Went expecting the worst but was pleasantly surprised. Apart from the 1 hour waiting time for check-in, it wasn't too bad. We only booked a budget room with no window, but it was great, nice and quiet and dark, no waking up at first light with noisy seagulls. We didn't eat at the hotel, but prices seemed quite reasonable and not overinflated like other hotel chains do, and the happy hour at the bar meant house spirits, house wine and pints were only £2.20. All in all, it was a great break and an ideal base for Scarborough and surrounding areas. Very nice visit. Hotel not changed much since last visit. Still could do with an upgrade, but okay for price. One unfortunate thing, I got a parking ticket for parking in the loading bay while I was in the hotel getting my disabled wife out of the room and across the hotel. The parking wardens were a bit hot as they only waited 6 minutes before they slapped the ticket on me. As I had the blue disabled badge on show, I felt that they were a bit hasty. So watch where you park. Other than that, a friendly hotel with unbeatable views on their roof balcony. Very good value. Right on the beach and easy walking distance to attractions, restaurants and pubs. Very good cabaret included each night. The rooms are small and mattresses very firm. This was an issue for me but not for my friends. Rooms were clean and staff helpful. Carpets in the lifts were very dirty and needed replacing. Lots of comfortable seating in public areas, impressive staircase and palm court, also lovely terrace overlooking the beach. Not luxurious, beautiful hotel which has clearly come down in the world, but good value for money. Firstly, the only good points are the price and the staff who were very nice. Secondly, the bad points, it took over an hour and a half to check in. I appreciate there are extra procedures in place due to the current situation, but for a hotel of this size, the reception desk is tiny with room for only 2 members of staff. The general appearance of the hotel internally is very run down, worn carpets and wooden fitments, plaster cracked all over the place and wall coverings peeling off the wall. I can quite honestly say this is one of the most run-down hotels I have ever stayed in. For the price, we were definitely surprised. Nice hotel. I have been to Scarborough many times. This was my first stay at the Grand. I expected it to be classy. It wasn't. The corridors and the rooms are years out of date, and are in need of urgent upgrades. This should be the best hotel in Scarborough. Great location, a beautiful building outside, but needs updating inside. The beds were uncomfortable and the seagulls outside keep you awake. Needs soundproofing. Not so grand. Entrance very nice, rooms bad, damp smell in circle room, carpets in walkway are disgusting. No emergency telephone phone in rooms, food terrible, water from sink not drained properly, would never recommend to worst enemy and will never use again. We haven't stopped at the Grand for a few years, it was looking tired last time we stopped. But nothing has improved in the 3 years since last time. Lifts out of order, and broken glass not replaced from years ago. I feel sorry for the staff who have to take complaints from the public, when it's clearly the owners who are not investing in the building. But on saying all that, it's cheap, and needs to be. I have only given good ratings because I complained and the room we got moved to was a nice room. It was on the roof with great views all around and clean. This must be one of the better rooms. I feel the hotel is looking a bit run down in places, carpets, paint work, but the one night for us was great and unexpected as our original room was noisy because of a fan which has to be on because the room had no window. We stayed for a couple of days with my elderly dad. The hotel looks very impressive from the outside, but sadly the inside is very tired and in need of updating. The hotel is only a 2-star but not 2-star prices, quite expensive for what you get. The staff were friendly and very helpful, which was nice. Parking is an absolute nightmare and we ended up with a ticket, so sadly we will not be returning again. Shame really, as if this hotel was given some TLC it could be amazing. The hotel is very run down and dirty. Fire doors are not secured and left ajar. No central heating on the first day. Breakfast was a free-for-all. Asked a waiter to clear one of the many tables of dirty dishes, wasn't particularly helpful or friendly. Constant drafts in reception, which meant it was just like visiting the Arctic Circle. I was attending a friend funeral, so will not be returning nor recommending the venue. Scarborough was very pretty, better to visit in warmer weather.